So I'm learning something from Patty about seasonal food. This is Patty Holden, who has a permaculture backyard and food growing everywhere. So Patty, tell us a little bit about how seasonality in food works.
Well, I am an anthropologist and I am also a nutritional therapist.
Awesome.
And through the research of both of those fields, I have learned that our bodies are actually designed to eat in season. Meaning we shouldn't be eating the same foods month after month after month, year after year. Right. We should have foods in the summer that help us to fight off the heat and the
that makes sense.
Right. So we get watermelon. We get a lot of fruit that has a lot of water in it in the summertime. Whereas, like you can see behind me, there's a lemon right here on the lemon tree back here, and it is December. So in November and December, you'll have lemons that are in season, and coincidentally, that in the middle of the winter, a lot of the fluids in our body start to dry up because the air is drier. We start to dehydrate, and so a lot of the bile and a lot of the people who have gallbladders, this is when gallbladders tend to form, because when you become dehydrated, everything starts to coagulate. It so happens that the citric acid in these lemons dissolve bile. Wow. So you can use lemons in the winter time to help keep the gallbladder and the kidney free of those stones. Good to know. But you know, there are some huge benefits to eating seasonally, because it allows the body to go through the cycles of the seasons. And well, I just want to jump in. In nature, animals get heavy during the fall time, and they gain weight so they can bulk up and not eat as much during the winter. And then in the summer, they eat like crazy. Right. And then they'll fast on. You'll notice that the bears, when they come out of their hibernation state in the spring, they're also very thin. Yep. And so so that's the cycle that we don't get as humans anymore. And so that fasting that happens in the wintertime is when our ancestors were eating fermented foods and not those. Instead of those raw fruits that bulk you up, they were eating the fermented foods and the preserved foods that caused them to kind of cleanse all winter long. That is so great to know. I did not put those two. I love learning new stuff. So thank you, Patty. And how can we get a hold of you? My website is www.tlcwisdom.com. I love it. And you have some amazing fermented food products that will help cleanse and restore the system, the body. Yes. So in the wintertime, whenever our immune systems kind of get weak, this is a great time to include fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi into your diet to keep your immune system nice and strong. I love it. So, thank you so much. You're going to do my food as medicine class. Oh, I love it. Thank you. This is great.